Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power, it might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all try and figure out what the Van see. You never know, to rock with Slut Gang CEO. The mass creator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Is live at 8:05 on a Monday night. It must be the Grown Man Clique. I'm your boy, Mass Creator, J.I., you know me. And over to the left of me, looking like the Scooby-Doo van in full effect with a surfboard on top of it, we have our boy,
Van Gogh.
and right under him and under me, but he's on the same level as us. He's one of the best boudoir photographers in the country to me and to a lot of women who he has seen their rear ends. He is the man, the myth, the legend. His name is
The Road Warrior.
And as you can see, he's sitting right next to me, just pulling in. Had to run out to the car for a minute.
Quick.
And he wasn't taking his medicine. He just went to get something.
Yeah.
And he is none other than
Babe, let's go with
and we are most of the Grown Man Clique. Rich must be on assignment. What's up, Red Lipstick Vibes Podcast is in the house. How you doing, young lady? Always a pleasure. If you haven't checked out Red Lipstick Vibes, you need to go check her out.
check out.
Yeah, definitely glad to see you in the house. You gotta support, huh? Yeah. So yeah, that's what the title of the show is, supported, if you didn't know.
I did not know.
Yeah. So yeah. But as we do at the beginning of the show, we toast to a good show. So pick up the cup of the glass you drink the most and want the most, and we're gonna go for a toast to a great show. Clink, clink. Drink, drink.
Drink, drink.
Low quality H2O today. Oh,
Is it low quality?
low quality. Oh. But anyway, what everybody been up to? Van, what you been up to since the last time you was in these podcast streets with us?
Did a couple magazine submissions, put in for five, and three different publications took my submissions. One in Greece. Yeah, one in Greece, one in France, and one in Atlanta. So wasn't too bad. Other than that, just dealing with work, having to move a job, reschedule a job for tomorrow, running into a few little difficulties with it, but I'll get it figured out, you know.
Okay. Yeah,
But that's been it.
because if you don't figure it out, it's going to be shocking.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's an older building. It's got some recess lights in it. The building was built in like the 1940s. So I got to go in there and figure out how to potentially match the wiring to even make it work. It's probably going to be plaster instead of drywall. And that stuff is thicker than regular drywall. So I'm not even sure if I can get recess lights in there yet. So that's where I'm at with it. And
You're going to have to come out with a Sawzall and some heavy-duty equipment.
Yeah.
well, not just that. I mean, the clips on the recessed lights are only about a half inch tall anyway. So anything past the half inch, I don't know if it's even going to work or not. I mean, I literally have to. I literally got to open up the ceiling first to see if they'll fit, and that's going to determine if I can even do it or not.
Okay.
All right, that's what's up.
Scott, what you been up to, my brother?
Work and work and work and more work. That's basically it.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. That was quick. Flashing in a hurry. I put you up just to bring you down. I put you up, I drop you back down. So anyway, I guess that's me because as you can see, Mape disappeared again. God damn it. But it's been not a busy week. It's been a good week. I did have a couple shoots this week. One, the bride Gloria. I'm sure Scott remembers Gloria. He did Gloria's wedding with me. Gloria and Warren. Her daughter was proposed to on Saturday. Big
Oh,
shout out,
congratulations.
yeah, Tane and Christopher. Big shout out to you guys. Y'all did it up very lovely. She was very surprised because everybody was lying to her all week, so she didn't have any idea that she was getting proposed to where she was. So she was shocked, but it was beautiful. You know, she cried. Everybody gave their speeches. I took pictures and I left. And today had a shoot with a young lady named Ellis. My regular scheduled model could not make it today. She said she was sick, so I had to find somebody to come in here and take pictures of. And Miss Ellis came through. Thank you, Miss China. China is a local young lady, works with a lot of different businesses, and she called me up and she said, "I'll put it out on my page and see if anybody comes." And one of her people actually came through. Yesterday got sick on my stomach. Everybody know why. And I'm still wearing purple and I still got the ravens on my chest, but that was some of the most fragganackle bull cocky I ever saw in my life. We're not going to go too deep into it because we don't do that too much on the show, but just to let you know, I'm still diehard Ravens fan. Love them, always will. But they got some cleaning the house to do. They gotta get better because all of a sudden everything they doing ain't working. Which means either one, they got figured out, or two, the people that was doing it before are not there, so it's not being done on the right level. So we got a lot of explaining to do, Lucy. So that's been my week in a nutshell. I mean, besides spending time with my wife, you know, Sheila, she's over here in the peanut gallery. What's up, Sheila? How you doing tonight, baby?
Still got them OG Bobby Johnsons in, I see. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what's up.
Got her feet up, got her drink, got her snacks, and she's watching the Grown Man Clique live and in person. We may have a special guest stopping through for a little bit, but we don't know yet. Waiting to see whether they still coming. But oh, I forgot to share this. You know, the Baltimore Lean Show is now recording their podcast here at Mass Creation Studios on Friday night. So if you are free on Friday nights and you ain't got nothing to do between 8 and 10, please check them out. They're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and that's the Baltimore Lean Show. Everybody knows the Baltimore Lean Show. They've come in and they were special guests here on a number of occasions, and they'll be back. But right now they're back into their next season, so you know they're pretty busy with that. But they have a really good show, and if you get a chance on Friday nights, check them out. I'm producing their show. You know, everything needs an upgrade, and
Sure.
we about to upgrade.
Okay.
Then they gonna upgrade with us.
All
So
right.
we doing some things a little different around here coming up soon. I know it's the end of the year and most people winding down. We about to ramp up, bruh. We ramping up for another amazing season of the Grown Man Clique podcast. And just in time enough to tell us what the hell he's been doing, we bringing up to the stage our boy Dier's Teddy, the paw, the claw, the big bear with no fear. Just came back from upstate New York and now he's here with us. What's up, Grizz?
What's happening? What's up?
Not much, man. I just had a couple words about that debacle over at the bank yesterday. Not digging too deep into it, y'all. You go deep in it on your show, pause, but you explain stuff a lot more poignantly on your show, and so we'll get to that on Wednesday. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that need to be revamped, revisited, fixed, and
We can just say they need to fire the coach. It's okay.
well, I mean, the coach didn't miss those tackles. The coach didn't miss those plays. I mean, you can always fire the coach because his message is stale, but they getting paid to play a game, so they need to come out and do what they supposed to do.
This
And
is
you
true.
and you can't say they not prepared because they had 10 days to prepare for it. And
And
you don't hear no rumblings from the locker room like saying we coming in here, they don't have plays ready, this or that. But they look
well,
tell on game day. So either they not doing their work,
hmm
they not doing film study, they not prepping, and you can't put it all on Lamar because Lamar been hurt for the last 7 weeks. So
well,
he can only do so much when people burn down his neck. Hightower or what that's his name. He was in the
well,
backfield. But then again, as you brought up on your show, I didn't mean to go this deep, but Fa
okay.
Lele was like fa la 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 all over the place.
Yeah.
For him
Well,
to turn out like 3 or 4 times.
well, brother, the reason that I say Harbaugh, and this is just, like I said, not to get too deep, but just on some real shit. I watched an undisciplined team for the last 6 weeks. I have watched penalties. I've watched him keep a man on the field that looks like he can't block the sun out of his eyes, let alone block for a quarterback.
Yeah.
I have watched him allow dumb defensive plays to be called. I've watched him not get in the ass of players who try to throw their back at somebody trying to make a tackle. Like I watched Nate Wiggins when he tried to tackle the running back going into the end zone the other day, and all he did was throw his back at him. Like he tried to give a little shimmy shake at his ass instead of actually wrapping up and tackling. So I'm watching an undisciplined team on the field, and as far as I'm concerned, that starts with the coach.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, yeah. What's
So
going on, everybody?
what you been up to, bro?
Well, bro, I just came back from St. Louis. So yeah, me and Liz Grizz drove 12 hours there and 12 hours back.
God damn.
Yeah. So
God bless y'all.
Y'all split the time up? Who drove?
what's that?
Y'all split the drive up?
Well, we would have had I not had let her have a conversation with my ex-wife. Shout out to Vaughn. Thank you for this, by the way. But she had a conversation with my ex-wife, and my ex-wife reminded her that at one point when we were driving from Georgia, I almost killed the entire family because I fell
Oh,
asleep behind the wheel and I was about to run into a tree.
oh shit.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
not to mention, we had a sports car, so we had a what do you call that damn thing that we had? I forget what it was, but all I know is the damn thing went vroom, and it was fast, and I fell asleep fast.
Oh,
And by the time they woke up, everybody in the car was screaming. You ever seen one of those cartoons where you pan to everybody screaming, each
yeah.
person screaming once, and then all of a sudden it's a whole damn car? That's how that shit went in my mind, and then it's a tree right there, so I had to kind of hit the brakes, veer off from the tree, and the first time I can honestly say it's the very first time that my ex-wife, like I said, shout out to ex-wife, she actually got out of the car and said, "Get the fuck out." So,
Shout
so
out to
that,
he said, get your medicine cabinet in the house. What's up? If you haven't checked out that way to get yourself healthy with home remedies and home solutions from Miss She Said, Mrs. She Said, the other half of Mr. He Said. We want to make sure we shout
Hello,
them
hello,
out,
hello,
promote
hello.
conscious parenting. They are doing a wonderful work here in the city. Love you guys. Thanks for popping in.
that's right.
Yeah.
What's going on? Lola? Lala? I'm just
Lala.
teasing. I'm just
What's
teasing.
up, Lala? She is behind the scenes, always in the background. Every week guest now. She's
Yeah,
been here almost every week.
Yeah, she's an old school friend of mine. She's witness protection though right now. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Another
Okay, keep her off camera. Dude, stop saying her name.
Right.
Well, that's her. That is her pseudonym.
What's her street name?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know.
Oh, the street name. Okay, she working with Jay.
He already got that name, man. He with protection already, so it don't even matter.
Why are you sitting all the way over there? You part of the show tonight. Bring your ass. Come on.
Oh, just so y'all know, I wanted to also let y'all know that on the drive down to St. Louis, 3 more songs were written for the upcoming CD. So yeah, it is. It's about to turn into something serious, man.
So we are about to welcome our guest on the screen tonight. This is a really, really good friend of mine, longtime friend of mine. Going back to my music days and DJing and everything. And right now, we're both in different paths. And she's going to talk to you a little bit later about what she's actually doing. But this is my good friend, Shardina Dedman. Welcome to the Grown Man Click Podcast. What's up?
Welcome. Well,
So, what have you been doing for the past couple of weeks? What you been up to? What you been working on?
Okay, so
Right in, jump in.
Well, you don't have to talk about that right away. Just what's been going on. We always share what we've been doing for the last week in these podcast streets because we're a week away from each other. But you could say what you've been up to.
oh well, for the last couple of weeks, I have been preparing for finals.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm in school, so I've been preparing for finals and just getting my nonprofit up and together. Making sure the foundation is straight.
That's what's up.
Is that what you're talking about later?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll wait till the question so we
Yeah.
start talking about it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's it. All hearts and minds are clear. Let's
Yeah.
go in. You know what time it is. That's right, everybody. It's time for Flowers and Powder. If you're new to the show, true to the show, or just don't know what to do with the show, this is the time where you find out what Flowers and Powder is all about. We're going to our man in the van, our man with the plan, our Amish brother in arms, Van Gogh, and we're going to bring him up so he can tell you what Flowers and Powder is all about. Take it away, Van.
So, Flowers and Powder is the segment of the show we do each week. If somebody's done something nice for you, you can virtually send them flowers or shout out to show your appreciation. But if you've got that one guy in the 7-Eleven that somehow manages to eat his whole half smoke before he makes it to the register, and he's just scanning the box, go ahead and put some powder on them hands and smack the dog shit out of them. You can at least wait till you get to the car, bro. It's not that serious.
So that is what Flowers and Powder is all about. And as you can see, the Right Reverend Deacon Scott T has his finger up already.
Oh,
so we
man.
got to go to the man one with the plan. What's up?
All right. Flowers to any of you Baltimore sports enthusiasts who can tell me what the hell they doing at Camden Yards lit up on a Monday night in the middle of the winter.
Oh, they're building the new fan center.
Say what?
They're building the new fan center right on the outside of the stadium, but they probably were cleaning up after the game if the lights in the stadium were on.
No, that Camden Yards too.
Oh, Camden Yards? I don't know. They
I-
might have had a concert or something over there.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, yeah, I saw that at M&T, but
Yeah, but it might have been a country artist. That's why none of us know.
So was the whole stadium gonna get powder or something? What's the traffic?
no. Flowers to y'all, because y'all told me that's it. What?
Okay.
It ain't complex over here, yo.
Oh, that's what's up. Baby.
Any powder?
Just typical DMV drivers bullshit, you know.
There
All right.
Okay.
And I see another finger waving. Good Lord, we got the church in the house tonight. Do I
Okay.
need to give you the music behind?
Flowers and powder.
You get some flowers for that.
All right, bro. Okay.
Yo, that shit just is not fair.
Open your mouth and sweet lovelets come out.
So I think I might be tired of giving these motherfuckers powder. I'm gonna give them a light spritzing of baking soda today, because apparently they need it. Because I don't know how many
How's
bad smelling. I have a question. How many
Yeah.
bad smelling barnyard bastards are there out there?
A lot.
Because I am getting sick and tired, and I mean sick and tired of people trying to tell me what I should think smells good. You wear whatever the hell you want to wear. If you want to wear bad piss and trashy shit as a fragrance, go right on ahead. Just stay away from me with it. But when I decide that I want to talk about a fragrance, it is an opinion. There's no facts about it because it's what I think about it.
Happy over
So
this.
please stay out of my comment section.
It's just
Stop
like
sending me messages because
So wait, I'm
What's up,
sorry. I apologize. So what you're saying is they're actually coming in your comment section and telling you what, like, so if you already said this smell good, they saying you don't know what you smelling. Nigga,
bro, they telling me I'm capping. You lying. You shilling. You selling for the brand, bitch. I'm telling you right now, I ain't sold nothing for nobody.
I'm gonna get with this shit.
And so for me, it's just like if I like something, I like it. If I don't like it, I will tell you the truth about it. Everybody knows that about me. Everybody that has watched me and understands how my channel works. I'm going to tell the truth. I don't give a damn if somebody sends me something. I don't care if I buy it. I don't give a damn if I found it in my dad's basement. I don't care. If I like it, I'm gonna say something good about it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna speak favorably about it. It's just that simple. But for whatever reason, if they don't like something, I shouldn't like it either. That's not how this works, pimpin'. You don't have to like it. But if I like it, I'm gonna talk about it. And if you don't like it, then go right on ahead. Like I said, it's fine. You don't have to. But stop telling me what I'm supposed to like. That's what bitches do. Stop being bitches, please.
So it's I can't believe it's beef in the cologne game.
It's beef every game.
God damn.
It get real. It get real. I promise you. They swear to God that you lying about everything. They swear you lying about everything. And they tried to tell me. Somebody tried to tell me all of this was given to me.
Oh Lord.
All them colognes behind you.
They tried to say all this shit was given to me. I'm like, well, shit. They must love me. Then if they gave me all this, wouldn't that tell you that I kind of know what I'm talking about?
I would think so. They wouldn't
I'm
let
just
you
saying.
represent all those brands at one time.
Exactly.
Well, stupid is what stupid does if they think. Well, you know what? We gotta go to an oldie but goodie. It's been a while since we played it, but this is for all you stupid people out here. Here we go.
Hard it is to be around stupid people, to hear the conversation and dialogue of stupid people, how they rationalize information in the dumbest way, how they draw conclusions and then go find other dumb people to agree with them. You can't tell me that don't piss you off. My therapist, Erica Little, she's in Fort Worth, Texas, if you want to look her up, told me that highly intelligent people suffer from a mild form of depression because they daily have to quantify the stupidity of others. This woman of God don't even know how heavy that statement was. Do you know how
Let the church say amen on that one. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
And get other stupid people to rationalize their dumbass ideas.
Mega.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Oh goodness, that
But
was
yeah, this is
any
what I've
more
been arguing about. But go
any
ahead,
more
brother.
powder? Any
I
more?
got some powder today.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me bring us up to the main stage. Here we go.
It's kind of old. Not that old. It's Pharrell.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I think after seeing a little interview thing he did about
the
DEI and the best person for the job, a little hypocritical. Him being like the first nigga making clothes for Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hypocritical. Like Dapper Dan opened that door for you. So like he never got his real credit. And they taking, you're bringing our street fashion and kind of cleaning it up for Louis Vuitton Paris thing or wherever he at.
at least he cleaning it up because after Ye got up on them platforms, he dirtied everything up.
Yeah.
People walking around looking like street bums.
I mean, but at the same time, he got Pusha T carrying around a puppy purse, a purse that looked like a puppy. So, and a little Herman the Monster pants short suit. So that's
Who we talking about again?
Pharrell. Yeah. So Pharrell made a statement the other day about DEI and affirmative action, and he did that same. Who you want to take the job? You want somebody there because of their color, or you want somebody there because they're the best person for the job? So the
Okay,
problem-
sorry about that.
that whole concept is fine, but when the other side picks everybody who's absolutely the worst person for the job, it's kind of like, fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
McMahon is in charge of education. She didn't know who Ruby Bridges was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, he does what all these fools do, like cutting all of these programs after they've made money off of the program for generations. I'm talking
Right.
about the pale faces. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
You know
So
what, man? I
Yeah.
love how I love how nice y'all are being. The white men, being mediocre white men, out here getting jobs where they're basically the first DEI hires with nepotism and all of that type of stuff. Half of their kids are not qualified to wipe their own ass, yet run the company.
Right.
for sure.
But then you decide that because of my skin, I got the job, outside of the fact that I have a lot more skill than you, I'm much more resilient than you, and I wanted more than you, which means that I am probably much better qualified for the job, but because of my skin color, now all of a sudden I'm a DEI hire when that little bum that's in the corner that's been playing video games since he was, 36. That's the one that you hired for the CEO position.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
White men. There you
So
go.
I just find it ironic that him being the first black person doing that particular job for Louis Vuitton, and it seems like it's a vein of that amongst our people where if we're relatively good as far as creature comforts and how we live in, it's like racism don't exist, it ain't the white man, that kind of
Yo,
thing.
Maeve,
But
Maeve, there's a very important question. You need
What's
to
up?
ask him whether he was following Tiger Woods or not, because if you don't ask the question directly, you can go for 20, 25, 30 years and not actually declare which side of the fucking fence you on. Therefore, I'm like, he's made his millions off of us, but is he really one of us? I'm just saying, ask the question.
Well, when I say I definitely will. Yeah, for
over
sure.
the Patapsco Arena.
But I get your point. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
some of us get to a certain status where racism
Exactly.
in the same way. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right. I'll pass.
yeah,
I'll pass until I get to the point where I ain't got to pass no more.
yeah, pretty much.
And
I got a theory about that. I think a lot of us who we would consider coons or
yeah.
I think they just totally just bogged down by the struggle, and they just want to get under it, away from it any way they can. So I
Well,
guess
it's soft.
having
It's soft.
is proximity to whiteness and trying to just
Yeah.
like they're white supremacists. They don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once
And
they
it's
can
soft.
use you to say, hey, look, we have a black person that agrees with us, that's saying what we
Right.
saying. So we not racist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you got one black person that agrees with you, but 30 white people that says you are. So they just ignore the white people that says white people are racist. But that one black guy, oh yeah, look at him. He said it. No, sir, I was there yesterday when you evicted that woman because she was black, not because of any other thing. I was there the other day when a police officer pulled over a damn circuit court judge.
Right.
Because she was black, not because she stole the car, but because she looked like she stole the car. You put the circuit court judge in jail, and now you, sir, have officially lost your job because it wasn't the fact that she looked suspicious; it was the fact that she looked suspicious.
Right.
Right.
So let's be real.
Well, we can just slide right in now. But but
Rich got you bad, bro.
in case
Hey, look.
in case you guys don't know exactly what he's talking about, here you
The
go.
ambition of the best. That's the reason why you should support these businesses. Yes, they happen to be black and brown, but it should be based on the thesis that we're the best, not because we are a total shade of a skin color. And that's a point of view that I have now that I'm resting on. And if diversity, equity, and inclusion ever comes back in style, cool. But in the meantime, I want to focus on being the best because I can bank on that. And that's what I want the Black Ambition founders and their companies to bank on. Bank on being the best because that's what's going to get you the position. I don't want you to give me anything. I want you to panic and not let me out the room because I'm the best.
Yeah, you full of shit.
Yo, I'm about to say, if he wasn't who he was in our culture, would we have really rocked with that big, stupid looking ass hat? Really? Come on now. Because that's what started it all for him.
Well, let's be real. But the thing is what he needs to understand is there are so many people who had to sacrifice blood, sweat, tears, and hours, and being kicked out of white clubs, kicked out of different places simply because of their skin color, so that he can sit on that stage and say that Chuck Berry wasn't considered Chuck Berry. He went to a damn club to play country western, and they said he wasn't country western because he wasn't white. And so they all had to deal with that stuff before
remember,
he could get on that stage.
Yeah, but look at him, Grizz. If you look at him, just first glance, he don't even look like us. So, what the fuck are we really talking about?
You know what's crazy, bro? I will say that Pharrell does look. First of all, Pharrell's a vampire, so he's been here before. That man day in his life. First, I know he's every bit of 50 and look like he's 26, so there's a problem with that. But other than that, when I listen to people say stuff like that, when they try to say it's about DEI and affirmative action, first of all, if not for affirmative action, your ass would still be in chains. You would still be sharecropping some damn where. First of all, that was necessary. Those things were necessary. And it's talking about not back in style. It was never a style. It was a necessity. Right. It has nothing to do with style. It didn't have anything to do. It was about being dignified and being black. It was about having the same rights that you earned, not what somebody gave to you. You see, somebody gave you, sir, an opportunity to be a producer because nobody would have given you an opportunity while you riding around on skateboards and shit. But one day somebody gave you an opportunity, and that's why you sit up on that stage right now telling that other people, well, I want to be judged by the merit of my talent. Everybody does. But we also know that that's not how things happen. Most of the most talented people on the planet have gotten no chances because of the fact that other people had nepotism and other people had favorites and all that. So that's why they put those programs in place so that somebody like you can get up there and tell us that, oh, we don't need it.
Exactly.
And you also have to remember that a lot of times we as black people didn't get put on until somebody fucked up and we knew the answer.
Yeah.
That's it.
From the young little woman who figured out how to get them astronauts back out of space.
Right.
From the who figured out how to start a baby's heart.
Do you know that there wouldn't be a ring camera if not for a black woman in New York?
Right.
Exactly.
If not for a black woman in New York, there would be no ring camera. If not for a black man, and I believe here in Baltimore, you wouldn't be able to have open heart surgery. All of those types of so
Hey,
Well, and he
understand this,
wasn't a doctor.
right?
He was
So
a nurse.
understand this. If you didn't have DEI, most of them would be dead, basically. So you might want to thank this DEI hire. You might want to thank all of these affirmative action because at the end of the day,
long before even DEI, civil rights was even, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah,
what thing yet?
Well, think about this. It was a black man that invented the microchip. So we can go up to now.
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a black man who
You know
shrunk the
what?
microchip.
If I feel like it's a lot of shit we should have kept to ourselves. Like,
We should have
Yes.
started our own Wakanda,
you
like
know
they
what I'm saying?
said.
Real
We-
shit. Because, like, it's countless examples of credit being taken and whitewashing and, you know, stuff that we created that really propelled mankind. Like, a lot of people, it would be generations of people dead right now. If
it's
certain-
called it's
Word.
called most of the technology in our society from the traffic light on down. All of it.
How many
Shit,
people would
video
have
games.
all
everybody?
Yeah, we invented all of it.
Yeah.
We built them.
Yeah.
All right.
So, when he brought this topic up, because this is a Mafe topic, thank you, Mafe.
Got it.
Thank you, brother.
It
Yeah.
started making me think about support and not just, DEI and all of that other stuff, but just actual support. And, we've done our shows, Who You With and all of that before, but I wanted to revisit it at this time because I feel it's really important that, yes, we support, but we got to support with a plan and we got to support with the right attitude and the right people.
Mm.
And I think a lot of times people say, well, you only voted for Obama because he was black. Nope, he was the right black man.
Great.
If
You're the right
just about
person.
him being black, he was the right black man.
I agree with that.
Because guess what? Jesse wasn't the right black man, and we didn't rock with Jesse that hard. You
Yeah.
gotta remember your support is really important, but how you support it should be dependent somewhat, being devil's advocate, on what Pharrell said on how good you do what you do, but also should be some to the extent that you do it because they look like you, they talk
Yeah.
like you, and they came from the same struggles and industries or things that you come from.
And this on top of that, it's a basic understanding, or he's not understanding that it's about leveling the playing field as much as possible.
Right.
The point of it was they weren't recruiting at black high schools the way they were at white high schools. They weren't allowing, black, kids to go to medical school and all that other kind of shit. So it was
Right.
just basically creating a lane, saying, okay, the same way you recruit everywhere else where you're trying to get these white folks, go to the black neighborhoods, go to the black universities and black, same thing. And that's all. And then white. So yeah.
All right. Well, I want to also welcome Harry C up on the stage. Harry,
up, bro?
how you doing, man?
I've been doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
What up? What up?
Pretty good, man. So, like I was saying, we're talking about support tonight, and one of the biggest things is that we are all entrepreneurs, and we all have our own businesses and own hustles, or whatever you want to call it, and in order to keep things going, you need that support. Like, I'm still amazed that I walked away from my job almost 9 years ago now, right?
It was my fault, Sheila. I was like, do it, Jerry, do it. Fuck him, Jerry. Now go ahead.
But in those 9 years, the first couple years, I got scared. And I went and sold cars again, and I went and started doing other stuff that was still detracting me from what I felt was a real calling. And I had the support. I had people who were in my corner supporting me, and all I had to do was get the energy and the ability to say, I'm going to do it. and just jump out on faith. And once I did it, I went way out. I bought a boat and named it Leap of Faith. Everything was Leap of Faith, Leap of Faith, Leap of Faith. And the one thing that I needed more than anything was for people to support that leap of faith. And 9 years later, yeah, there's been a lot of support, but I believe that there's still a lack of that support to me because I feel like what I offer and what I do should be seen by more people and should be attached to more prominent things because I give back. I don't just do stuff. Everything I do is not for pay. I do stuff, as give backs or as to help others. So I do all of this. So once people, but this is the problem, and I'm sure Harry can agree to this. I know that Scott has felt it. Hey, wait, what's up, Jay? Jay Nicole's in the house. How you doing, Jay?
Hey,
Hey, y'all. How y'all
What's
doing?
up?
How y'all doing?
What's up,
what's
Jay?
going on?
Once you've given, do they really support and give back? Because that's the biggest thing. You've done what you've done to help support and get them where they need to be, but do they come back and say, "Yo, use him. Yo, he's great," or do they allow somebody else to say, "Oh yeah, Harry's amazing, but we want you to use our photographer because he is attached to our company."
Oh, that's my nephew.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
So let me tell everybody. I think this is something I told you a little while back. So it's amazing sometimes who it is that you find out in your corner and who supports you. That, oh my God, my lens is dirty. Sorry. It's amazing who you find out who supports you, and it takes a while to find out. So about a month ago, one of the surgeons I work for at the hospital in which I work, I've been doing her family portraits on and off since 2021. So I found out recently, they wanted to get some more portraits done because in the last time that I did their portraits, her and her husband had another child, and the child almost didn't make it. Much longer story, but that's long and short of it. But this was going to be their first really good Christmas. The child is now 3 years of age, thriving, and hey, why don't you come do our photos? We need some new portraits done. We also want to get our Christmas photos out, et cetera, and so forth. The most mind-blowing part is walking into their house. And as soon as I walk in the house, they have two pictures. You literally take 2 steps into the door. There are 2 pictures sitting at the bottom of the stair steps of them and their kids. And I'm saying, wow, that's my work.
For sure.
That's something I shot.
For sure.
And then we're going around the house, and she's showing my wife like all these little pictures, her and her 2 sons, her and the kids by themselves. Damn near everything from the living room to the play area to one of the sitting rooms had my pictures.
That's what's up.
And it's just it's mind blowing because since that time I had 2 of the other surgeons there whose family I've done shots with, and now I see why. Matter of fact, one of the head surgeons that I used to work for, his daughter's getting married next November. I just did their engagement photos. So part of that is it's the follow through, it's the people that you get to know. But for me, the biggest thing is, a lot of people out there are still preaching, well, you gotta have a social media presence. You gotta have a social media president. Not all the time. Sometimes the biggest thing that you could have is that word of mouth, is that proof of concept. Because if somebody's willing to sit up there and display your work in their home that other people have to see, and who are going to other people that they work with and saying, hey, Harry does good work, word of mouth still trumps all.
You know what? And I firmly believe that because I stopped giving out business cards about 3 years ago. And I'm like, if I go to an event, I'm like, oh, you know Gloria? You could get my information from Gloria. Because Gloria is giving me a lot of good referrals. She going to tell him, don't be haggling his price. His price is his price. He does amazing work. His turnaround is amazing. Like, for me, when I did the engagement thing on Saturday, I came back here and sent them their pictures, and they were looking at them before they left at the end of the night. Stayed for the whole thing. That's part of my service. If I do your event, you will have your pictures in less than 24 hours. You know, so, you know, word of mouth gets you there. People start understanding that, you know, this is what they do. And you know the old song, I forgot, was it Sheila E., if you have to ask, you can't afford.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
So,
I thoroughly agree.
but I mean, and also, you know, we also talk about, you know, who supports you.
Right.
I'm a firm believer that, you know, it's always good to have family and friends support you, but family and friends aren't going to keep your business open.
Oh, can you say that louder for the people in the back?
I don't even
Back there.
I don't even do friends and family discounts. I do repeat business discounts.
There we go.
So like, and mind you, I like I said, I got a big family. You know what I'm saying? So I could literally, if everybody's doing something where you need a photographer for in my family alone, I would be cool. But people gonna spend their money where they want to spend their money.
Right.
So, and that's their prerogative, and I ain't tripping about it. I know. So I have family members like who every year, my cousin Charlie. Matter of fact, I'm shooting her son tomorrow, Christmas shot. So maternity shoots, her son, her birthday party, her father, you know, and like you said, it's that word of mouth thing. Because from that, I shot her real estate business. You know what I mean? So word of mouth, like you say, Harry, is a really big deal in our business, in our industry. And you find on the other end, you know, the other end where you say you can walk in the house and just see, you know, you just shot this one kid for 15, 20 years.
Right.
You know, from maternity all the way up to senior portraits.
Right.
And it's a wild feeling to see that. I know my brother, when he got his first office, you know, he was like, B, I need you to send me some pictures for the wall and all this other kind of stuff. Like, okay, cool. Like, he just needs some pictures for his wall. So once it was done, when I walked in there, he has like a gallery of all my artwork with my business name, you know, and all that kind of shit. I ain't expected at all. So it was just a dope thing for people to take your work and is attached to something sentimental to their lives that's been documented with your pictures. You know what I mean? So, and you have that. You gave that to them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a dope film.
Now,
another thing too, if I may have one more thing. The bigger thing that has to happen with a lot of us too, because I know some of us have folks out here that, you know, we use for TFP work, you know, free to print type work, you know, trade. It's getting folk to make that translate to paid business.
Right.
That's where a lot of follow through for me comes apart. That's where a lot of follow through comes apart, because a lot of people, you know, they want to do TFP, but a lot of times they don't come back for paid work. Saying that, I just had one young lady whose sunflower shoot I did last summer, and then I did her fall shoot. She's got her son coming through on Saturday, because right after we did her fall shoot, she looks at me and says, Harry, my son is turning 16. I need a sweet 16 shoot. What can you do for me? And that's it. Like it wasn't no negotiation or if it's TFP. Like, look, you know, I know you need business. What can we do business wise? She done paid her deposit today. We shoot on Saturday.
Right.
That's what doesn't happen often enough.
But that's because photographers don't do it correctly. I go, okay, the first one's on me. If you would like to keep getting the TFP, I need some paid work.
Yeah,
show these pictures to other models. Show these pictures to friends. let them know that who did it,
Yeah.
and for every person that comes to me, I'll do a free TFP shoot for you.
Yeah. Now see,
But there is a disclaimer.
Mhm.
I don't do birthdays, graduation, maternity, TFP. Anything that
Yeah.
my regular clients pay for to come in here,
for sure.
you're paying to
Oh,
come
no,
in.
yeah. No, you should never do those things,
You
TFP.
come in
Never.
TFP carrying a birthday cake. Guess who ain't getting a birthday cake picture?
Right. So earlier
You
on,
taking my pictures when I finally get engaged.
We'll be
And-
talking about how much you owe.
yeah, big wedding, ain't it?
Huh?
It's gonna be a big wedding, huh?
I don't know about that.
Columbia, yeah, no.
Columbia.
But anyway, so my answer to that was I just didn't do them.
Yeah.
I just didn't. Me and Jerry had that conversation, joke about it all the time.
But I've never told you it's something you should do
Yeah.
because your business model is already sustained
Right. So
by how you do things.
my business model was everybody getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Because these little motherfuckers can't eat, FTPs. So TFPs. See, I can't. So, but my answer to that was I do my own. So, like, I have a shoot I do, an anonymous thing. Shouts out to Lala. She's my first anonymous model that I've ever shot. Using
And we
that
still
thing.
don't know what you look like.
Right. So we'll get that picture up next. No, we'll wait till after the new one. But anyway, so that was my answer to that. So it'll be my theme, my concept, what I come up with, and I find the person who I want, who I think fits right for that particular theme. And then that way I can be creative. It's my thing. It can advertise the whole nine. And a lot of times that turns into
Pay work.
Me doing other things for them.
So
Because
you do TFP, but you just call it your own personal work.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, let's check this out.
Okay, go ahead.
Because we're talking about support, but there's more than one kind of support.
Okay.
All right, so I only got 60 seconds. So I'll make this real quick. But story time. I'm all for supporting people's small business, and I'm all for it. But baby, once you don't have customer service and you don't know how to talk to people, that's it. I'm gonna let you know what it is. Because I have a small business as well, and I will never treat anyone like that. Now, ma'am. So boom, long story short, I ordered a little something from her. She went ahead and generated a shipping label. It took her 1 whole week just to go to the post office and drop it off. She lied, by the way, and said, oh, maybe there's some delay in delivery of the packages. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. The day it was supposed to come to my mailbox, it said return to sender. And I'm like, bro, like, what now? Then I reached out to her. I said, why is it saying this? Like, what's going on? She goes, oh, well, I don't know. When it comes back, I'll see what's the problem. Long story short, she didn't put my apartment number on the package. So, of course, the mailman didn't know what to do with it. So they sent it back to her. Then she going to tell me, oh, you don't know where you live. I've been living here for the longest. How the hell I don't know where I live? So I circled the apartment number and I told her this is the apartment number. Like, I don't understand why you missed it.
Go ahead,
He ready.
because you about to burst open.
Yeah.
We saw you the whole time the video was playing.
You about
You
to break
about
the camera.
Yeah,
Because we just talked about this.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh boy, I'm gonna keep it short, y'all. But I'm gonna keep it 100 too. The problem with a lot of businesses today, and y'all, and somebody's probably gonna get mad when I say this. You know, people got this thing. Well, support black business. Support black business. I don't support everybody, black, white, whomever. If your customer service sucks, if you don't know how to talk to people, and most importantly, if you don't know your product. That's the biggest thing. If you don't know the product that you're selling me, why am I giving you my money? I have walked away from many a business I was supposed to support because of business practices.
Yeah.
I think with black businesses, we kind of lean on that line a little bit. Like, you should understand why the quality isn't necessarily this because because of the band, you know what I'm saying, or the struggle. Like, no, man, if you're doing this, then you got to understand that, it's competition. It's somebody out here who has the same product you got and can market it better, can advertise it better. So why I'm going to come to you? And most times the difference is customer service. So
Right.
if you good customer service, you're professional, you get shit on time, you know what I'm saying, you have no problem supporting business. Because that's how a lot of small businesses, get off the ground. A lot of products you see in Walmart, major chains, started as small businesses. And somebody said, okay, I like that. Let's upscale it or mass produce it. But at the same time, we get on that, well, you know how it is, brother.
Black.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is, brother. The man, this, a product. No, man. No.
Dude, I ate a gas station chicken sandwich today.
Gas station.
Why? Because I went to get a chicken sandwich from a reputable black establishment, and the line was out the door. People standing there yelling, talking about they in there 30 minutes. People talking about where their food at. And I had to get here to get to my photo shoot. So I was like, I can't wait. I called in advance. And I said, I tried to order on the phone, and they said, we can take your order in 10 minutes. If you take it down and cook it in 10 minutes, and in the 15 minutes it'll take me to get there, I will get my food. But you going to tell me to come in and order. I come in and I can't even order. So I turned around and walked out along with 3 other people. The business model is there. People like the food. But you got to figure out your...
One of them influencers came there and talked about...
I don't even know.
Yeah.
It wasn't that place, not the fish sandwich place. It's a different... It's a different fish...
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different sandwich place.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, that spot been there for years. Like
the
years.
one on Hartford Road. No, Hartford Road and I know, right
across from the Wendy's.
Across from the
That place been there for years. But it took
I've seen it and had no idea what it was.
And then the line be around the corner.
Exactly.
From school, line around the corner.
Well, I just had this problem in St. Louis.
Oh, let's welcome Rich to the stage. Rich is here. What's up, Rich?
Man? So I just had this problem in St. Louis. Got right off the Beltway before we even get to the hotel. We find a black-owned gas station. I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna support the family while we down here. So, how can I best describe? Niggas go nigga, no matter where you at.
Did you say niggas go nigga?
Niggas go nigga wherever you at. Niggas is go nigga.
Okay.
I get up in here. I'm trying to get the gas, and usually when I go to different states, I always try to put like a scratch off or something, just to just because that's what I do. I go in there, and the dude, first of all, is on the phone having a personal phone call because of the way that the conversation is going. Apparently, he's trying to get to the drawers. And I asked him where the scratch offs are, and he's on the phone and he does like this. He points like, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? He don't know I'm not from St. Louis. He probably get that all the time. Let me just go ahead and grab these. I went and got him. He pulled them because he pulled them out of the whatever the thing is they pull the tickets out of. This gonna toss the damn tickets at me and keep with his phone call. So when we needed gas to leave St. Louis, guess where we did not go?
Back there.
Exactly. So,
and while I got you up on the screen, what? Because Grizz has his small business, Cakes and Crumbs. But the thing about his business is not based on what people see; it's based on what people taste, and the consistency and making sure the quality is always there is important to a business like his. I have never once ordered a box of cookies from Grizz and said this don't taste like the last one. They always taste the same, and they're good. They're really good.
Hey, who's that? Rich with all that static and feedback?
Rich on the Pilgrim bus.
Rich, roll your window up, nigga.
Window is up.
Rich on the Pilgrim bus. What's up, Tia Sierra's in the house? How you doing, girl?
Hey, Tia.
So,
I'm sorry. Ted just came back from a fashion show in Atlanta, I think. I don't know all the information, but if you want to go ahead and put it up there, we'll read it. Yeah, she should be back in town by now.
All right, cool. All right, I got a couple more. Let me pull up this next video, Harry. Hold on. Here we go.
People are always like, oh, I love supporting small businesses. So do it. Boost this video. Check out my Etsy shop. Maybe even buy something.
Huh?
Do you get it?
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for anything. If you're going to support a small business, you can go to their website, share it. How many times do you post a video, Grizz, and I share it? How many times have I liked a video and tagged somebody in it when I saw it on your show page, Harry?
Every time.
How many times have we bought any on my podcast or your podcast, Grizz? Do we bring people to the stage and say, hey, tell us what you do and how to get in touch with you?
Every time.
Now,
Because
of
it's
course,
important.
we do support and we do buy the deashification stuff. We do buy the pictures from. They do buy pictures, but the whole idea is that the initiation of that was done for free. If we all took 5 minutes to share each other's companies to 10 people we know on our timeline, what difference could it make for each one of our businesses? And that's
The
still
kind of
support.
Because it's insane, bro. Believe it or not, when I look across, like, because on my fragrance page, I have 1,684 followers. But when I look at the followers that I have, I only recognize a handful of them.
Right.
And I know quite a few people, and we know we all got Facebook friends. We have those. And when I look across the timeline for the Facebook friends, everybody up here on the screen, I've seen, but many people that I have been around a lot longer, let's say friends I've been around since childhood, or even family members, I see not hide nor hair of them.
For sure.
And it's crazy because it's, to me, everybody up here on screen has known that I've been putting music out for a little bit. I just got a phone call from one of my family members the other day. Now, I've shared it with everybody. Everybody I know, I share it. And I just got a phone call the other day after about 6 to 8 months of my music being out. Like, you got music out there? Like, nigga, I sent this shit to you first.
For sure.
Week 1, I sent this shit. But it's just like you said, Maeve. People support what they want to support. But with a lot of what we do, especially what I do, it costs zero to what we say after every one of our shows. Like, share, and subscribe. That don't cost you one damn dime. And it's like it's almost kryptonite for them.
That's why I set the price to live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a thing where if you understand it's what I do for a living,
right.
You call me family. I got a future that you think. I got a future. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me what I do for a living. Like I
You're breaking up, bro.
Breaking up, bro. You don't know.
You can't hear me?
Yeah.
You was breaking up just now. We can hear you now.
Oh,
okay.
We didn't change nothing. It must be the internet.
So like every family reunion I had is this argument with my mother. Like, where your camera at? Everybody know I'm a photographer. They know I do this for a living. They want to see the camera. I want to see the cash. You know what I'm saying? Family, especially. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I didn't shoot that maternity shot. I didn't shoot that birthday portrait. You know what I mean? So, and my family's big, and these niggas make babies. So like, it's money to get, but at the same time, you spend your money where you want to. So I ain't mad if you don't spend it with me. But just don't come around asking me for a discount because we family. You know what I'm saying? We was family when you hired that other motherfucker. We was family when you hired Jerry. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
no, that wasn't because I knew they was your family. No.
Like, Jerry, what the fuck you doing here? No.
That happened.
Yeah, it did. But we both get money at the same place, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like it. Like, I'm not
get their money.
So wait a minute. Ted said it's called Vera Lingerie.
I put it up on screen.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Livere,
yeah.
Lingerie.
Yeah. Lingerie.
Can you put the pronunciation of that on screen, please?
Yeah.
Livere.
I got one more thing I want to jump on. It's specifically photography related because this is the thing that really irks my nerves a lot about a lot of other photographers. Because Jerry, you kind of brought it up, and that's turnaround time. Because I cannot tell you. Which way, if I can get paid for every person that asks me what's your turnaround time, then I got to hear a horror story about how people have waited weeks and months for photos. Because depending on what you're doing, depending on what your output is, it shouldn't take that long.
Nope.
In my opinion, because I know what my turnaround is. If I do something this morning, there's a Jerry, kind of like what you said, there's a high probability I could turn those pictures around the same day, if not 48 hours. And it takes a lot for me to get that far behind.
Right.
Because I've known a lot of times I've dealt with photographers, and I've asked them the question, before I even started, working with them, because for some of you that know, I do cosplay as well, so I'm on both sides of the camera. So when I get someone that approaches me about wanting to do photos, and I ask them, what's your turnaround time? Well, my turnaround is about 3 or 4 weeks. The first question I'm going to ask them is why. What are you doing? What other projects do you have coming up that I got to wait a month? And very few times, honestly, have I gotten really good explanations. Well, I do this, I do that, I do this, but if all you're doing is this one particular event and you just slow, that's going to make me really think hard about, well, again, do I want to take my photo? Because there have been plenty of times I've done photos and I've not seen stuff. Or there's this one dude, I literally waited 7 years. Forgot about the pictures. They just showed up out of random one day, and then he sees me again. Yo, I want to do another set of photos. Like, no. I don't want to feel great before I see those photos.
Right.
So my thing is, to anybody out there that into photography right now or is thinking about getting into it, know what your turnaround time is. Know what you could reasonably do for a person, because I know a lot of us, we get home, we look at that memory card, like, but if part of the experience and part of growing your business is that turnaround, your most immediate job is the job that you just shot.
Yeah. I'm telling
2
you.
shoots in 14 years is crazy work.
Crazy. I had that too. I had
What
my
is
first
he editing with, a paintbrush?
I mean, you can raise an entire child before you get pictures. That's insane.
Yeah. $300 expediting rate for my daughter's wedding photos.
Yeah.
$300
for the first time this weekend, and they got their images before I left the venue.
Say what now?
You had help. Stop it.
Huh?
You had help. Stop it.
But they still got their images before we left, and a video before we left.
You doing Evo or something like that?
No. I legit took pictures and a video also.
So they got them straight out of camera.
Huh?
They got them. Either way, they got the product walking out the door. That's
No.
what matters.
I had time to edit and do all of that stuff, and they got it before we left.
See, it don't take a month or 7 years to do no damn photos. I'm just saying.
And one thing that I tell everybody is that your work's a lot easier if you shoot for finished product. That way you don't have to do a bunch of editing when you get
And you know me, I'm trying to get it right the first time, because I'll be damned if I got to go back.
Amen.
I do not want to have to go back. Can you stand
right
right there again? One more time, because I didn't get it the first 5 times. No, I'm going to get it before we finish. Like, no, we're not doing it over.
Get it
Make
right
it as clean as a shot as you possibly can. Even when I'm shooting, no, it got to be perfect. My foot got to be right. My hand got to be right. Make sure that hair is not in the way, because I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again.
Get it
All right,
right.
we had another message come in from Van, and he was like, his computer's glitching, such and such. But he says, "Why does it seem like family seems to be the last to support your business?"
And when they do, they want a discount.
Ooh,
I even told
that's
my
why.
mama, no,
That's
you're
why.
not I'm not discounting them, but I'm your mother. And
Yeah,
I still gotta live. I still gotta pay these bills.
I know what mommy makes, so mommy ain't getting no discount. No, I'm joking. God
I don't
rest
care
her
who
soul.
you are. I'm not giving you a discount. If you're a repeat customer, then yes, you can get that. But if just because you know me, just because this, just because that, no.
Friends will treat
especially when you got your own business.
family will treat you worse than total strangers.
Family
Yeah.
hurt you first and hurt you first, man. Sure.
Take it personal when I watch you support somebody else's business before you supported mine, and I'm supposed to be your homie. Yeah, I took it personal when I watch you buy the same product from a stranger that I sell, and I'm supposed to be your day one. So no, I'm not acting weird. I'm just keeping you at arm's length because I now understand that our support levels are not at the same height. And it's cool because now I see things for what they really are. Hundo.
My
Jerry,
mother.
send me that clip first chance you get. I ain't even joking. I'm not joking.
Huh?
I said, I'm not joking. Send me that clip when you get a chance. I want to post that on my page.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Okay.
So you know that a lot of people know that I partner with different fragrance and cologne companies, and I've had a lot of my homies like ask me for yeah, hey, can you send me a link to where I can get this? And if it's and I'll send them a link, and they will go out and purchase the fragrance, but then I turn around and find out that they used a different link, because if you had used the link that I sent you, then I get a percentage, but you also get a discount for using the link that I sent you, because they give you a discount off of my name. But I can always tell that they haven't used it, but then they pop up with that fragrance that they asked me about. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't have to buy it from me, but that also shows that where the level of support is. You don't mind me showing you where to get it, but if it's coming from me, then that's a problem.
That part.
You know, one of the funniest things,
Oh, hater.
my nephew in Jersey had a prom that he went to last year, and I had to hear for a couple hours my sister-in-law talking to my wife about how jacked up the pictures were, and I'm just sitting there,
Your fault.
I would have driven to Jersey.
I got a question. Has anybody ever asked you to fix other
Oh yeah.
You broke up again, brother.
I said, has anybody ever asked y'all to fix other photographers' pictures?
Oh yeah.
I'll
No,
never-
and I won't do that. No, absolutely no. No.
Laugh straight in their face.
No. Absolutely not. No. Yeah, I had that happen twice.
You'd be like, can you take
the logo off?
Logo off.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's a no.
picture.
That's a hard
You
stop.
know, not this. I've actually had one of somebody that I was connected to. I don't want to say no names. Asked me to fix somebody else's cake that they brought to their house.
What?
So
wow.
They know I make pastries, cakes, cookies, all that type of stuff. They didn't hire me to buy the cake. No problem. It's okay. It's cool. You don't have to hire me. But when I get there, the cake is FUBAR. So I
How
say,
is
hey,
that fix the cake? How do they expect that?
Injected with some cakes and crumbs flavoring. I don't know.
so what happened was they ordered a fondant cake, a cake with fondant on it, and it was supposed to have been a Chanel bag. Well, it looked like a Shelly bag because that shit was all over the place. And I could have fixed it because I know exactly how it's supposed to go. I know where everything's supposed to be at, but I did not fix it because at the same time, I do this.
You could have spent that money with me.
So you should go call the person you bought it from and have them come and repair what you paid for. Because if I repair it, you're not going to pay me for repairing it, but you still gave them full price for what they gave you, which was that Chantilly bag, because it sure wasn't Chanel.
Well, I'm bringing us up for a minute because I definitely want to get into our special guest, Dina, and let her tell you what she's got going on. And the reason why it's so important for us to do it on this show is because she needs some support, people.
Okay.
She needs support, and not athletic supporters. She don't have no jockeys. She don't have nothing like that. She
What the
needs
hell?
real support.
What the hell?
Dina, tell them what you got going
I
on.
don't know what he's.
First of all, I want to give you flowers. I didn't get to do the flowers. I want to thank you for letting me share your platform today and give me this opportunity to talk to
Use
you
your
guys.
outside voice.
Thank you.
So, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I started a new nonprofit called Baltimore Be Vocal, which focuses on the youth artists within our city, in Baltimore City and surrounding areas. And the idea behind this is to give them a showcase where they can perform independent artists, youth artists, and those who have never had a chance to be on stage before. So I wanted to give them that platform, and this is a live performance arts hub, just given the opportunity to showcase themselves to the community, to the city, to the local community, and all those who want to support them. And on December the 19th, we will be having our first annual holiday celebration in Hampton. So if you all or anyone would love to come, it is free. Come and support the youth artists and local artists that will be performing. And it is also an opportunity to network as well.
So, what gives you the right to be doing music and be vocal? Where does your expertise come in?
So I do sing and sing. I sing here and sing. I do sing, but I do have a show of love for.
Faded again.
Yeah,
Can't
y'all,
hear
y'all
you.
are cutting out a little bit. Y'all might have to yell at the microphone because that microphone is acting funny towards you.
Let me scooch over real quick.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Is that better?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay.
There we go.
So,
So what had happened was
the mic. So I have a great love for music. I also sing. So I wanted to give the opportunity to young people because I know what it was like when I was younger, and I discovered that I had a talent, but there wasn't too many outlets where I could go. You could have went to school, you could have went to church, but there aren't too many performing arts hubs for young people in the city. Now, adults have these types of venues, but our youth don't necessarily have that. And because they have such limited things that give them the opportunity to express themselves, whether it is vocally, instrumentally, if they're doing a poetry or just artwork itself, we want to allow them to have that place in a safe space so that they can come and be supported by the community.
So she don't just sing; she can sing, and she has sang in singing groups that were well-known singing groups, and she knows a lot of the Baltimore area performers who have went on and made it on all different levels. And she was in that mix with those people from the early '80s, '90s, late '80s, early '90s singers that came from Baltimore. I'm sorry, she not
Damn,
that.
baby.
So
Damn.
she does have she does have an expertise for music, and so I mean it's not something, I don't bring people on here that aren't artisans and professionals in what they do. And I'm how we met was through friends of ours, and I was DJing an event, and she was telling me to change the music, and I wasn't even a DJ yet. Like,
Because the music was wrong. Let's be clear.
till I got on. But that's a long story. But the whole idea is that I'm a very big proponent of anything that has to deal with opening up doors for the youth. And I've always had some kind of give back, or always worked with younger artists to make sure that they had some way to get their artistry out. And so for her to go in years later and pick up the baton and start, go running with it, it's a really good thing. And I mean, all of us in the Baltimore area should try to support her. Can you tell them your social media pages so that they can go and like, share, and subscribe?
Yes, absolutely. So it is at Baltimore Be Vocal. We are on all the social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook as well. And also, I would like to add that once the youth artists, because we are in our foundation stages, we are asking for any youth artists from 14 to 24, if they are willing and want to showcase themselves on these platforms, to give them some recognition for their talent. They can do it as well. You can allow them to contact us and we'll let them know how to put up that video. If you go to Instagram now or Facebook, if you go and look on our page, we do have one artist that has given his info, that has did a reel for us. He's an amazing artist. His name is Kobe Morrison, and he will be in January performing in Jesus Christ Superstar at the Art Centric. Yes, I'm plugged. I'm sorry. So at the
Plug
Art,
away.
yeah. So at the Art Centric. So if you want to go and follow his page, give him support. And the Art Centric, if I'm not mistaken, is in this area, the 211 area in Hampton or Remington. I think it's in the Remington area. So if you have an interest in performing arts and theater, I would ask you to go check them out. So it is again at baltimorebevocal.com, and the holiday celebration will be on December the 19th, which is next Friday, from 7 to 9. Now, if you are an artist and you would like to network, we will do a network hour, which will be from 6 to 7. But the performance will start at 7 o'clock. Come listen to some great music. If you want to get on the mic, do something. You have a little poetry. If you want to showcase your photography, your works, you may do that as well. Because I don't know who's going to come, but I know it's going to be an exciting time, and I am excited for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, Baltimore Be Vocal,
Yeah.
and see it, find it on all platforms. I just put the link up onto the page. Thank you for sharing it for me, Grizz. He's
No
already posting it. So that's what this is about. That's what this show is about. Go right ahead.
Oh, and I'm so sorry because I don't even think I gave you the address. So it's 1014 West 36th Street, Baltimore, Maryland 21211, and that is in Hamden. And I think it's a great
42nd Street.
36th Street.
Oh, how the hell? Go ahead.
So if you want to come in, stop by, stay for a little while, say hi, you can. And just keep in mind that they do have the Miracle on 34th Street. If you want to stop in, go check some lights out, come back and have a good time with us. You're welcome. 'Tis the season.
All right.
Fa-la-la. Not fa-la-lele, but fa-la-la-la-la.
No, not Fatalele. They're not. We're not going to mistake that with his ass. So yeah.
Okay. So
But
you
yeah,
know,
I've already shared it up on my page. I'm going to share it on my my Facebook page, the Sophisticated Grizzly page. So we're gonna get it out there.
Speaking of that, real quick. I'm sorry, Grizz. You know about your boy? He won the cologne contest, the Baltimore Best Cologne. Frankie.
Who? Oh, he did.
He absolutely did. Yes, sir.
That's what the hell I'm talking
last
about.
last night was the Baltimore Crown Awards, and our boy, we know him as Hoppy the Bear, cologne enthusiast, won Baltimore's best smells, and he got a Baltimore Crown Award last night. Also, got to shout out somebody that Grizz worked with for a long, and you know very well, my boy Verbal Threat won an Icon Award last night.
Oh, that's what's up.
So we want to give shouts out and praise and recognition of people, you know, who do great things and they do it the right way, because that's the people that you need to support. So we're going to go around the horn and we're going to start telling people where they can come and find you and everything. So Harry, tell them, where can they find you on social media and all platforms?
Okay. Instagram is the best place to go see my work. Eyes of H _ photography. I do a lot of work in PG, DC, and we'll travel to Baltimore. Actually, I will travel most places, given the right time and circumstances. I believe my rates are reasonable. And I do believe I have good business ethics. So, ask anybody that shot with me what they think, and hey, let's do business.
All right. And next to the stage, we are going to the young lady with the smell goods and the deacidification products because we are in that season where people walking around with white elbows and white creases in the corner of their damn mouths, looking like they need a big jar of Crisco. But I got something better than Crisco. We have Jay Amore.
Yes. But sorry, guys, I'm sold out. Y'all took too long. Other people came and got it. But stand by. Hold your horses. Because we're waiting on a new shipment. Because I have everything else. I just need the container to put it in. It's really not about the container. It's what's in the container. And what's in the container is absolutely positively amazing. But
You always have that problem, Jay.
huh?
You'll never have a product. You always got the product, but it's just the shipping part of it and distribution.
When I say they be playing with me, gonna email me talking about 5 days later talking about something. We oversold.
So why don't you just send your Colombian hit squad to go take care of that? She sells drugs too. I'm sorry. Okay.
Anyway, so where can they
Well,
go to see the product?
excuse the look. This is my own personal job. But yes, you can find me at j.amore on Instagram, or you can visit my website at jamore.com. Like they said, it doesn't hit nothing to hit that follow button. I'm horrible at posting because I'm always sold out, as you see right now. So I never really have chance to take pictures of anything because it's always gone. But in getting new stuff, we have new fragrances coming. 6 new ones.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And as we go up, we're going to one of my best friends in this podcast industry and best friends in real life, De'Aris Teddy. Tell them, where should they be on Wednesday nights? You're muted.
Damn it! I tried to start dramatically too. That was fucked up. Anyway,
hold on. So we going to my man, my big brother in these podcast streets, De'Aris Teddy, the sophisticated Grizz. Yo, Grizz, where should they be on Wednesday nights?
every single Wednesday night, make sure you come check us out on the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast. That's going to be on YouTube. That's going to be on Facebook. And what we usually talk about, we will talk about these raggedy ravens. We're going to talk about what I saw out in these Facebook streets and all of that type of shit. I'm also getting ready to start something different. JB, I'm going to send something to you. It's called Inappropriate Dad Jokes. So I want everybody to get an inappropriate dad joke that you can find online, or one that you might want to say on camera yourself, so that we can actually play it on the Sophisticated Grizzly, see if it's a hit or if it's some bullshit. And we're going to be talking about fragrances, just pretty much a myriad of things. So make sure you tune in to Sophisticated Grizzly this Wednesday, 8:15. Come check us out. Thank you.
Hey, Grizz, with my Suno re-up on December 10th, I'm going to have some more music for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
I had to wait.
You didn't get the Black Friday deal they was talking about?
Nah, I was busy. I was OD. I OD when I got the program at first, and I just burnt up all my shit. So I had to wait till December 10th to re-up. So
listen, I went and paid for it too, Maeve. I made two.
You did? Hold up, but you get his version. You get the Quincy Jones version.
She sent me some fire, bro.
Listen.
It was absolute fire.
Listen, I've been being in the car all week.
All right, you send it to me, Jay.
Oh, JB, I just sent you something. So this is an example of what I'm talking about. What I will be asking people to send to Sophisticated Grizzly. So if you feel like it, would you mind putting that up on there?
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Who we got next? Is Rich still there? You still there, Rich? No.
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's up, bro? What you got going on?
Boy, I don't know what I got going on. I just
you waiting for that baby girl.
Boy, it's been one hell of a year. I swear. Look, I woke up this morning. I was like, boy, is the nice day. Woo, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's a girl.
Boy,
You already starting to sound like a really old man.
Boy.
He's saying it's going to be a boy.
It's a girl.
And she's saying it's gonna be a girl. Let me bring this to the screen. This is what Grizz just sent me.
So I had sex with a disabled chick. I guess you could say I handy clapped those cheeks.
There you go.
That's a joke for the
Yo.
smokers. That's a joke for the smokers. Okay.
So yeah.
I had sex with a handicapped person. I guess you could say I handy clapped those cheeks.
But on some real shit,
All right, well,
Rich, you gonna have a girl, bro. Sorry.
all
Sorry.
right. Well,
No,
we
I'm trying to
definitely,
tell you, I already know.
I want to thank everybody for coming into the Grown Man Click podcast with me, my boy Scott T, Richie Rich, the former Slut Gang CEO, B. Mafe, and Van Gogh. Thank you to Diaz Teddy, J. Nicole, Harry C. for coming in and joining us on the podcast. Dana, thank you for coming in. Sheila in the
La
Peanut
La,
Gallery. Lala, Tia Sierra, and all the people that joined us in the chat, in the Peanut Gallery online. Thank you for coming in. And as we say at the end of every podcast, do good. Oh, first, like, share, subscribe. That helps the channel to grow. And we need to grow, and we're going to support each other. That's the thing. And as we say at the end of every podcast, do good. Do really good. But if you're going to do bad, do really bad so that they know that you meant it. Peace. We out.
Deuces.